Hello and welcome to Property Money Trees Maximising Property Values, the once a month show where I break down the steps of how to recognise, enhance, and then extract the values in property in order to create wealth. Would you like to find out how you can benefit from the steps of maximising property values? This is even if you don't own a property yet or have a deposit. If that's a yes, then you're in the right place to find out. My name is Patricia Faber, and although many know me for my work as a solicitor, on this show you will be getting the benefit of my 30 plus years worth of experience of maximising property values, experience which has given me a net worth in millions. So who might benefit from listening to this show? Literally anyone with an interest in creating property wealth. Welcome back to everyone. Are we going through a difficult period or are we going through a difficult period? However, do you know, although times are difficult, there are so many opportunities out there. So again, I want to encourage people whose strategy is to buy and who want to buy. Because if that is you, there's no reason for you to be hesitating. There are loads of opportunities out there for literally next to, the money is just out there for the grab. You can go and get it. Anyway, so I had a client that I was sourcing for, and we actually let this go for £5,000 out of principle, not so much the money. Because, if you don't live your life according to principles that you believe in, you are going to just be buffeted around just like, a ship during a storm. And that is not the way that I actually roll. Anyway, so yeah, for possibly about £5,000, we let this one go. But anyway, so it's a small one-bedroom flat in southeast London. We'd actually agreed the price at 250,000, and they, took my driver's license, copy of my driver's license, proof of my address, everything, to finalise that, and then lo and behold, somebody else offers a bit more. So I suspect it was another agent who thought, how could she be getting this at such a low price? I'm going to give it to one of my people and just get them to offer an extra £5,000 or something. I wasn't going to play that game. No. Anyway, and I didn't think, because where does it actually end? So this is what I'd presented to my client when the vendor actually accepted, my offer. He wanted 255. I said, no, I'm only paying 250 on this. And he said yes, and like I said, we went through the AML procedures, and then he said, somebody else has offered me a bit more, I'm going to go for it. Do you want to go to best and finals? I went, no, I'm not going to go to best and finals, because he could have still changed his mind. We live in England, and in England, nothing is done until contracts are actually exchanged. Anyway, and this is one of the pitfalls of using the portals, because if you have an agent that's not loyal to you, or I shouldn't say loyal to you, but loyal to your position in the market and your ability to actually see things go through, these kind of things can happen. So this is an agent that I hadn't actually used for a while, and the last time I used them, I was selling through them and they let me down. Should I have gone back to them? Well, I don't know. They had a good deal. Anyway, so this was the deal as presented to my client when it looked like we'd agreed something at 250. So purchase price 250, stamp duty 7,500, solicitors fees 1,700, new kitchen 5,000, new bathroom 5,000, electrics and plumbing 9,000. Other works 10,000. So the other works included a complete skim in the flat, small flat, 33 square meters. That would have been like about £2,500 inclusive of materials, and then painting, completely new flooring. End of. Staging £1,000, broker's fee for the mortgage 499, sourcing fee 75. Total spend 297,199, and property data had this down after the works had been done at 365,000 plus or minus 20. So if we just left it as is, even though it would have been a very high end finish, which again I'd offered to advise the client on, for an extra £2,500. Anyway, so more likely than not, it would have been the higher end of the property data valuation, which in itself would have been £385,000. But just leaving it at 365, there was a potential profit there of £67,801. So that is not bad at all. As is, it could have been let for 1,343 per month, and after the works were done, for an extra 300, bringing the rental figure to 1623. Now, this particular deal, anyone who actually did it should have been able to pull all of their money out, or most of it. Whatever they wouldn't have been able to pull out would have been because of the rental restriction, the value of the rent. But when I actually looked at this, I thought, I could get a good 800, not 800, 1800. When I looked at this, I thought I could get a good 1800 or even 1900 per month from this flat. It was actually a lovely flat, but like I say, it's all about the principles. And now is not the time to be desperate about anything or to be a committed buyer. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Nobody had actually spent any money apart from me, going there, and me spending my time crunching all the numbers and making sure that it was going to be an extremely good buy for my client. Anyway, some of the key points for the flat was that it was close to a hospital. It had an EPCC already. It was a small flat, meaning that lower material costs would have been incurred. It had an outside area, a lovely area, which would have been perfect for a barbecue, and also a bit of like garden space, which was all it was just lovely. Then it also had a car parking space, and very, very quiet, even though it's literally a stone's throw away from a really busy road. You could not hear anything where this flat actually was. So there we are. There are loads of things out there. So if your strategy is to buy and maybe flip, or buy and maybe keep, hold your nerve. Go out there and get some amazing stuff that is just out there, and just ready for the picking. They're out there. There's another one that I'm also looking into right now, but we're still in the early stages, so I don't know if that's going to come through or not. But what I'm trying to share with people is that there are amazing things out there if you are looking to buy or you're looking to source. And I'm doing a course on this, which is being able to buy through the portals and how you actually assess your deals. And it's, I think it's £120 or something. Anyway, it's in my link tree. And you can find that by going to the link on my Instagram, which is Property Money Tree, or if you come into Clubhouse and we share our link tree links. In UK Property Secrets, that's the room that I'm usually in, Monday to Friday, 8:30 till 9:30. You will again be able to grab the link from there. So anyway, so that really is that. So if you're looking to buy, you're looking to flip, you're looking to keep, whatever it is, if you're looking to buy, don't stop looking. I can hear some people just asking in their heads right now, what if prices go down? Doesn't matter. doesn't matter if prices go down, as long as what you are looking at has enough money in it for you. So even if prices were to drop, with the 67 odd £1,000 buffer, if not £87,000 buffer, I think you'd be okay. You'd be very okay. What if you only make £20,000? £20,000 or £30,000 or £40,000? And remember, we're looking 67,000, if not 87,000 on this deal. That was literally on the market. And even if we'd paid the vendor an extra £5,000, what difference would that have made to the figures that I've just shared? Not very much. So, if you want to be buying, don't be scared. Hold your ground. And, just believe in yourself. Crunch your numbers. Your numbers will tell you if something is worth doing or not. But in the meantime, good luck. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, if it was useful to you, loads of you message me and tell me how useful you are finding these. And I so appreciate it. And I always ask you, please do go back and leave a review. So please, if that is you and you haven't done it, or you're thinking, oh, I'm loving these podcasts, can you please just leave me a review? If you Google Apple Podcasts, and then once you're in there, maximising property values, you will find these podcasts easily, from the colour, and it will usually, they have my name somewhere, Patricia Fable. So please do leave a review, and if you think that there is something that I can be doing better, again, please let me know, because all feedback is welcome. Anyway, do take care and see you next month.